Look at this beast. So this needs to be set between 10 and 12, 11.5. So my recommendation is get a electric pump, because if you're doing a hand pump, we'll be here all day pumping this thing up. We're gonna get on the water. And on these outside ones, it looks like they recommended between 4 and 6. So we'll do 5 on each one of the outside. It's 11 foot by 47 by 8. So 8 inches thick, 47 inches wide, almost 50 inches wide. That's impressive, everybody. These take like 40 seconds. There you go, 4 to 6 PSI, I went to 5. Okay, there it is, fully inflated. So let me just kind of like go over it. You got the handle in here in the front, pretty solid handle that's welded on the inside here. Some bungee up here, little GoPro mount right there. I did put a GoPro there. The paddles, not, you know, not the best of the paddle, but I think for an included paddle, it's good enough. Foot braces right here, rod holder, little cup holder right there for a phone and some lures. That's actually to put like hooks and stuff. Seat's pretty solid. I'm impressed the way they did the seat on this thing. So I threw in my Warner paddle. I do have an extra paddle because you know what? I don't know how much this TIGERXBANG is going to work out there. Might get on my nerves and I might switch over. But I can already tell y'all, looking at it, seeing how wide this thing is, it's definitely going to be a stable boat, but it's probably going to be slow. But let's go ahead. Let's get over to the dock and let's get it on the water. Now this thing does have a fins on it, by the way. It's got 3 fins that are the normal fins that you'd see on like a paddle board. I put a little kind of docking station cord right there. Let's get the paddle ready. I'm gonna do something with these foot pegs. I'm gonna move them back. Let's see if we can keep them from moving, because see how they're moving on me? So I wanna stop them from moving. I think that's how they go right there, but let me adjust them. You know what? I kind of trashed on this paddle a little bit when I first seen it, but after using it a little bit, it's not bad, everybody. I've used a lot of paddles, but I think this included paddle's okay. And another thing that surprised me is the speed of this thing. Being almost 50 inches wide, I would not think that it's this quick. And because you have that long fin in the back, just like a paddleboard, obviously it's going to track straight. So I stopped paddling. The foot pegs, I'm going to have to kind of figure out something to do with those, but they seem to work good enough for me. It feels like a paddleboard I'm sitting on, if I had to describe this thing. What I'm gonna do is paddle over there to that other side. Turning. Turning's okay. Do a quick draw. Now let's do a sweep. That's probably gonna be the way I'd turn it, like I would a paddleboard. A hard lean to a sweep, like that. If I had to turn this thing quickly, just like that. And they've made this paddle where it's like a stand-up paddleboard and a kayak paddle at the same time. But honestly, just run it as a kayak paddle is fine with me. Okay, the only thing that I'm really curious about is hitting one of these hooks into one of these outriggers. So that's something I'd probably be very careful about. You guys see how that hook just hangs right there? I think it'll be okay. Let's fix this. What I'm running here is a Tokyo rig for you guys if you want to know. Well, casting from it, I don't see any issues because it's so freaking wide. I don't see any problems at all casting from this thing. Chair's got a little, it's a little square in the back and I hit my elbows on it. If the chair had a little tapered top, I think it'd be a little more comfortable. This is a very good kayak friendly lake. Well, the lucky thing is I have 3 chambers on this thing. So if I do pop one, I'm sure I'm not gonna sink out here. You know what? I don't see any issues with that rod holder. What a rod holder for like this is gonna be for tying off. So if I had to tie a new one off, I can sit here, use both hands. Check this out. Now, I don't think it'll tip, but I can definitely fall off. Look at that, everybody. Very little wind out here. Because it's not rockered much, this thing's not going to get pushed around by the wind. And it's got that huge skeg in the back. So that's going to help lock it in. I can't get over the fact on the width of this thing. It's so freaking wide. But it doesn't paddle like it's as wide as it actually is. And it's got to be because of that fin in the back helps kind of track a little cleaner and letting the water come off the back. It's got kind of like a broken type design back there. So far so good with the TIGERXBANG. Kind of sounds like an energy drink, by the way. Yeah, everybody, I don't see any issues at all with this paddleboard slash kayak slash fishing boat. You know, I think it'll get the job done for what it costs and what all you get with this thing. I think it's a pretty impressive little craft considering how stable it is. And when it comes to fishing, there's a few things that you want to look for: is stability and features. How many features are on it? Well, it comes with a cup holder for carrying lures, drinks, phone, whatever you want to put there. It comes with a rod holder right here that I kind of didn't like at first, but it kind of grew on me after using it a few times. The foot pegs could use a little work, but I think they're fine. Has a measuring right here in the middle, so that's always a handy feature to have. You know, bungee up here. It's got a GoPro mount right there. Looking at the back, you can see how the back is. There's a little bungee mount back there on the back that I think works just fine. I've got my paddle and extra like bag in there, and then I've got this right here if I ever flip over or I need to pull it to shore. That's something I like right there. And I just went ahead and put this onto the actual seat, so this is locked onto the seat, so that's not going anywhere. The fact that you could deflate this down, put it in a trunk of a car, throw it in the back of a truck, in a van or something, get to where you need to go. It's actually got a backpack. I could carry this in on my back with a pump, and all I need is some breakdown fishing rods, and I'll be good all day long. You know what? And it even has a little breakdown paddle with it, so I could use it as a paddle board if I really want to. Everybody, I will have links below where you could pick this TIGERXBANG inflatable Aqua Nova angler up if you're interested in one, and any other gear that I use on these videos. That's all I got today on the TIGERXBANG. See you on the next video.